Hello everybody, my name is Luke and I'm here with the Grayslake Area Public Library to show you how to use Consumer Reports. Consumer Reports is a website and magazine that has unbiased reviews of a wide range of products, from cars to refrigerators, TVs to mattresses, and beyond. To access Consumer Reports, we're going to go to our website, grayslake.info, and then under the Learn and Research tab, we're going to select All Tools. And then Consumer Reports has its own menu option at the top, so click on that and open it up. If you're accessing Consumer Reports from a Grayslake Library public computer or on our Wi-Fi, you will automatically be logged in. Otherwise, you'll have to enter your Grayslake Library card number and click on Sign In. And this is the home page. You can see at the top here we have a wide range of product categories, from cars, home and garden, appliances, and more. If I hover over one of them, we'll say home and garden. I have several different subcategories like bed and bath, lawn and garden, home improvement, and home safety and security. And as I change each one of those, it shows me a different subcategory of different products. I can click on one of these to use for these types of products and all the different brands that they've tested, or I can click on all bed and bath down here to see the wide range of bed and bath products that they review. For this video, we're going to look at mattresses. So up here at the top, we have options for best mattresses. We have a buying guide, ratings and reviews, and how we test. I'm going to go ahead and select best mattresses for now. With the drop-down menu, we can see we can look at all Consumer Reports recommended mattresses, the best mattresses of 2024, places to buy them, and best mattresses in a box. I'm going to go ahead and click on best mattresses of 2024. And if I scroll down, you can read this article to review how they test their mattresses. And we're going to look at the review score here. Consumer Reports ranks all of its products on a scale from 1 to 100. The greener the circle with the number, the better the review is. So 84 is a pretty good review. You can see this avocado green mattress received the highest review for 2024's mattresses. But there are other options down below. If I click on one of them, it brings me to a more detailed page, where if I scroll down, I can see the breakdown of their overall score, from things like owner satisfaction to their different test results. It'll also show similar products and give you some features and specs for the item. If we go to Buying Guide, there will be an article that will help you make an informed purchasing decision with different types of mattresses, different foams, and more. There's a lot to cover in Consumer Reports, and it's going to be hard to fit it all in this video, but I'm going to do my best to give you a thorough overview of the basics. In ratings and reviews, you can see all their reviewed mattresses in order from the highest rated to the lowest rated. You can see there's a lot of well-rated mattresses here. If you're shopping around and you want to consider several different options, you can compare them to each other by clicking the little plus sign next to the item, and then we'll add it to this View Compare option here. I'm going to go ahead and select a couple more just to get a full 5. If I click on View Compare and go to View Compare again, this will show me a side-by-side rundown of exactly how these mattresses compare to one another. From their features to their ratings and more. You can remove them By clicking the remove icon, you can compare up to 5 products at a time. There is also an option for how we test, and this will give you a rundown of exactly how Consumer Reports tests their mattresses to give them the ratings they do. There are several videos to watch. Most product options do have this how we test option. Some of them do not. But it's good to know how rigorously Consumer Reports tests products to give an unbiased review. The reviews are unbiased because Consumer Reports is funded by donations and subscriptions. So they are not being bought out by any big company that tells them to give their product a positive review. They're unbiased. Let's look at cars because that is a bit different. We'll go to all cars. And from here we can select a make, model, and year if you're considering buying a car, or we can pick a type of car. We'll go ahead and look up a select make, model, and year. We'll say a Honda Accord from 2020. The first thing it shows you is that there are recalls on this car. If we open that up, we can see when these items were recalled, and that's good information to have when you're buying a car to make sure that the recalls have been acted upon. Again, it gives you an overall review of the product. It gives you the highs and lows. Gives you 2020 sedans and hatchbacks reliability ratings. So you can see the Honda Accord compared really well to similar cars. Has crash and rollover tests. Has Honda versus other new car brands and owner reports. If there's a green arrow pointing up for a given year, that means that opinion has changed. A red arrow pointing has changed for the positive, that is. If there's a red arrow pointed down, that means the opinion has changed for the negative. And again, it compares to other similar cars. For ratings and specs, again, this just gives you a breakdown of all the different things they test for and how it's scored on them. If you're looking for comfort and convenience, you can see out of 5 how this scored for those. There is a road test report, which is an article you can read that gives a detailed performance review. There is reliability. And you can see that it is ranked number 1 of 8 in reliability among 2020 sedans and hatchbacks. Gives you the overall reliability. And it gives you some trouble spots, which are things to look out for in a vehicle to see how well they perform in that area. There's a page for owner satisfaction, and you can see how owners of this car have reviewed it in several different areas. Those are the basics of Consumer Report. Again, there's a lot to this website, so it's not something I can cover in one video. There is one thing I want to show you. At the top here, there is something called Ask CR Beta. If I click on that, this is an AI that will give you smart answers to your questions. So let's say I wanted to look for best 2020 sedan. And it gives an answer based on my question, and it is asking, in this case, for more specifics. So we'll say for size, mid-size, and it gives me a detailed overview of the different highest rated 2020 sedans, mid-sized. You can ask it just about anything. If I start a new chat, I can look for best freezer or meat. Just at random. Just see what it gives me. And it gives me some product recommendations. And I can see here that how high these are rated. Those are the basics of Consumer Reports. If you want more information, you can always stop by the library or give us a call, and we will help you find what you're looking for. Thank you and have a good day.